Temperance. Anon felt as though he were flying. He ventured a peek out of an apprehensive eye, and indeed he was. "It's okay, I got you," a voice said from behind him. Anon realized he was not flying per se, but he was in fact being carried. Arms too fair to be so strong held him securely across his chest. He craned his head to the side, and he was shocked to see an angel, its magnificent feathered wings beating against the cold air. "Hi," the angel said. "I'm Temperance." Hi, Anon responded. "Am I dead?" "Oh, yes, very much so." "I see. Quite a lot of people dying around here these days. I've been very busy. Where are you taking me?" "I'll answer all your questions in just a moment. Hang on tight." The angel beat its wings even harder, and the two of them accelerated upwards. The land fell away beneath them, and soon they were engulfed in a bank of clouds. For a moment all went gray. Then they emerged from the fog, and Anon was greeted by a glorious sight. Towers of fluffy pink and orange clouds billowed up into the violet sky, mingling with the stars that twinkled faintly in the dusky firmament. To Anon it appeared he was in a twilight cathedral of the sky. The angel set Anon down on a thick layer of clouds that caught him like a soft bed. "As I said, my name is Temperance. I am here to bring you to your final resting place." The angel had golden locks, perfectly symmetrical, androgynous features, and a long flowing white robe. "So you're here to judge me?" Anon asked. "Oh, no, you've already been judged. I'm just a delivery angel," Temperance responded. "Is this heaven, then?" "Nope, this is an in-between place. I like to give souls one last look at the world before they enter their eternity." A hole opened up in the clouds beneath them, and Anon gazed down at the vast wine-colored world. It was breathtaking from this height. Vast plains looked like glistening pools, and entire mountain ranges seemed but ripples on the endless terrestrial pond. "So where do you think you're going, heaven or hell?" the angel asked. "Well, I thought you were supposed to tell me that." "Oh, I will. I just like to know where people think they're going." "They're almost always wrong," Temperance said with a twinkle in their angelic eye. "I guess to tell you the truth, I don't really believe in heaven or hell." "That's your problem," Temperance said, bopping Anon on the nose. "They're entirely real. I bet you didn't believe in angels before today either." "That's true," Anon replied. "This land has been full of surprises, but as for what's next, I have no idea." "Well, do you think you lived a virtuous life or a sinful life?" Temperance took a break from floating and settled down in the clouds next to Anon. "I guess if I had to choose, I'd say virtuous. I spent my entire time here trying to save somebody." "Did this person want to be saved?" "Yes, of course," Anon said. "Are you sure?" "Actually, I don't know. I didn't get the chance to ask her. Spending a life saving people is not necessarily virtuous. It's actually very egotistical," Temperance said, giggling. "So I'm sinful then? Is that what you're saying? I'm going to hell?" "I didn't say that," Temperance replied. "Let's see. Did you spend any time talking to the trees or appreciating the way the creek flows? Did you ever get lost in the moment? Are these the kind of things that constitute virtue here?" "Oh, yes. You were put on this world to appreciate it, all the little idiosyncrasies and synchronicities. Tell me, did you ever just feel totally alive and happy doing something ridiculous?" "No, I mean," Anon thought, "well, there was a time right when I showed up here. I was on top of this dreadful cliff, and I didn't seem to care. I was filled with this childlike joy, and I just started throwing rocks off the edge of the cliff. I felt like a kid again, just like you said, lost in the moment." "That's great," Temperance said, "but one of those rocks I threw ended up hitting somebody, so I don't know that that counts as a virtuous act." "Oh, yes, it absolutely does. In that moment you felt how God experiences the world." So am I going to heaven then? I didn't say that either. Anon looked down at the billowing pillars of clouds and wondered if there could be a place even more magnificent than this. Final question, Temperance said. Do you ever feel deliciously bad? What? Did you ever find yourself in such a terrible situation that you just basked in the absolute misery of it? Well, I was tortured, hung by my foot from a cross for 3 days, but I wouldn't say I basked in it. Why not? Those kinds of experiences don't come along every day, you know. Because it wasn't exactly a pleasant experience. Did you ever consider that your soul came to this world to experience precisely that feeling of misery? Yes, of misery. But the problem is you put so much judgment behind it. If you just allowed yourself to feel rather than wrap up so many stories around it, you'd find that misery is actually quite an exquisite experience. Well, I didn't bask in it. I didn't want to feel it. For 3 days, I tried as hard as I could not to feel what was happening to me. You are put here on this earth not only to experience the good, but also to relish in the bad. Most people, when something good happens to them, all they can think about is what they have to do in the future to get more of it. When something bad happens, all they can think about is how to get out of the situation. No one just allows themselves to feel. I can't understand why anyone would want to feel bad. Exactly. That's why you're going to the place that will teach you how to do that. And with those final words, Temperance clapped their hands, and Anon put the clouds beneath them, opened beneath them, sending him into a wild plummet back towards the earth.